Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Coral and I'm sober. 7 months just about. And I've set up this channel to help keep me sober because I think when you cut out alcohol and it's been a big part of your life, a daily part of my life, then it's important to replace it with something constructive. Constructive being the operative word there. Not cocaine or cannabis or else like that. Something constructive. So I like to think that this channel is constructive. And it's also here to potentially help other people. So today I'm going to look at an AA self-assessment form online, which is something I came across years ago when I was questioning whether I had a problem with alcohol. Even though I probably knew, because I think we do know, don't we? We just like to pretend we don't. But I thought maybe if I see something in black and white, then I'll be a bit clearer about things. Because AA are quite clear on saying that they're not going to tell you if you're an alcoholic. That's up to you to decide. Although at one meeting I went to, somebody did say, we're not supposed to say you're an alcoholic, but I think you're an alcoholic. I actually found it slightly comforting to hear that, because I thought, oh, I'm in the right place then, I guess. I think there are negative connotations, associations to the word alcoholic, and it can almost be like a them and us. Well, I'm not in the gutter. I haven't lost my home, my job, my family, so I'm not an alcoholic. Because that, for some people, that is the stereotype. And if you don't fit into that, then you're all right, you're fine. And of course, that's not true, is it? It's not true. Because there's functioning alcoholics, people who hold down a job and are seen from the outside to be quite successful, really. But they've got a heavy reliance on alcohol. So there is a problem. Because it's poison is alcohol, And it is slowly taking away the very essence of you, I think. Anyway, let's look at the assessment, and you can decide for yourself, if you don't already know, if you have a problem. I'll put a link below anyway, so you can do this in your own time, answer these questions in your own time, come to your own conclusion. So here is the AA self-assessment. 12 questions only you can answer. So here we go. Have you ever decided to stop drinking for a week or so, but only lasted for a couple of days? I've had many starts and stops over many years. Do you wish people would mind their own business about your drinking? Stop telling you what to do. I have had friends tell me what a jackass I'm being. I have been. Of course I don't like it because it's criticism, but I've never said you need to mind your own business. I never thought that. I just thought, you're right, I am a jackass. But do I answer no to that? I'll say yes, because I didn't like the criticism, even though they were right. Have you ever switched from one kind of drink to another in the hope that this would keep you from getting drunk? I have tried to control my drinking. To be honest, I switched from wine to vodka because I didn't want to put weight on. So, yeah, I'm slim as you like, but my liver's fucked. Insanity. That is the insanity of drinking, isn't it? But I mean, when I was drinking, my drink was vodka with soda and lime. So it was almost a health drink. It was harm reduction, I guess. I'd have quite a lot of soda and I'd have the vodka. And so I didn't taste the vodka because it tastes horrible, doesn't it? Let's be honest. So it was more like a soft drink, which is more dangerous, I guess, because you think I can drink more of these. But I was trying to control my drinking in the hopes of maybe controlling a hangover, and perhaps so that I didn't get so drunk. Yes, I'll say yes. Have you had to have a drink upon awakening during the past year? No. I was never a morning drinker. I never got to that stage. I have drunk in the morning. I did it once because I could. I did it in France because the pubs were open. It was 10 in the morning and I had a beer. And I've been drinking into the morning from the night before. But I was never a morning drinker. I've certainly not had to have a drink. Do you envy people who can drink without getting into trouble? I have done, yes. Why can't I be a normal drinker? Have you had problems connected with drinking during the past year? Yes. Has your drinking caused trouble at home? Yes. Do you ever try to get extra drinks at a party because you do not get enough? Once I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop. So that is definitely a yes. Even after drinking a litre bottle of vodka at a party, I was up for drinking more. I don't know, I'm not dead really. Do you tell yourself you can stop drinking anytime you want to, even though you keep getting drunk when you don't mean to? No, I don't recall ever saying I can stop drinking whenever I want. I don't ever recall saying that, because the experience told me that I really struggled. I mean, maybe I did say it once, but it's so long ago I can't even remember. But I'm going to say no. Have you missed days of work or school because of drinking? Yes. Do you have blackouts? Now, for anybody who doesn't know, because I didn't for long enough, a blackout doesn't mean you're passing out from alcohol. I've probably done that as well. A blackout is when, from the outside, you look completely, well, I say completely in control. You're standing, you're having conversations, you look like you know what's going on. But the next day, you can't remember any of it. I've had many of those occasions, and waking up in bed and seeing a lump next to me under the covers and thinking, who the f*** is that? That's not good. That is a blackout. Can't remember how I got there, how we got there. Just can't remember. I've had many, many blackouts. People telling me that I've said and done things. It's like, did I? I don't remember that. It's not good. It's a little bit scary. Have you ever felt like your life would be better if you did not drink? Yes. And let's see the results. Yes to 10, no to 2. Did you answer yes 4 or more times? Yes. If so, you're probably in trouble with alcohol. So I could have answered no to six of those, and still they would have said I've got a problem. So why do we say this? Because thousands of people in AA have said so for many years. They found out the truth about themselves the hard way. Obviously, they want to recommend themselves, and I'm not here to say go to AA or don't go to AA. I think if you've got a problem and you don't know where to start, maybe AA is a good place to go. It's not for everybody, and I'll talk about that in another video probably. But anyway, there's the assessment, so you can go through it. Well, you've probably gone through it with me, haven't you? And perhaps answered the questions along with me. What are your thoughts? So what did you think? Did you find that useful? Did it enlighten you at all? Did you find the questions interesting or surprising? I mean, obviously there's 12 questions, and it says if you answer yes to 4 or more, then you've got an issue. Potentially you've got an issue. I think if you're honest with yourself, you'll know, won't you? If drinking too much is causing some kind of health issue, which of course it can, although that was never my motivation to stop. But if it's causing health issues, then it's a problem. If it's causing problems in your relationship, if, you know, you have a drink, or somebody you know has a drink or 10, and it makes them aggressive, cantankerous, narky, whatever, then it's a problem. If more money is getting spent on that than other things which are more important, then it's a problem. So you will know if you answer honestly. You just have a chat with yourself. You don't have to do a questionnaire. You'll find out, won't you? It is a problem. It's creating problems. So it's a problem. And the term alcoholic, we don't need to call ourselves an alcoholic if we don't want to. If it helps, fine. If it's too shocking for you to admit that you're an alcoholic and that makes you drink more, that's not helpful, is it, really? I don't think a label, diagnosis, whatever you want to call it, of alcoholic has to be a negative or a positive thing. I think what's important is recognising that you've got an issue. As John said in my previous video, he asked, well, a couple of times he questioned, am I an alcoholic? Was I an alcoholic? He didn't seem to come to any conclusions, but he did realise that alcohol was causing a problem, and he stopped drinking to excess. He did say he has an occasional drink without it being an issue. If he can do that, he can do that. I wouldn't risk that personally, because I have tried many, many times with the intention of just having 1 or 2, and it just goes out the window. It's like just ingesting alcohol straight away triggers that need for more alcohol. If John doesn't get that, he's lucky, I suppose. You could see it like that if you want. I don't know. Ingesting poison in any amounts, is it lucky? I don't know. But I can't do that, and I know a lot of people can't do that. But yes, a label is not important. It's recognising the issue. Anyway, I will leave that there. If you want to get in touch regarding your alcohol story, you want to send me in a story, or you want to be interviewed, I do want to do face-to-face interviews as well, and there is a potential to do that. I live in my camper van, so wherever I go, my home goes with me. But I was also hoping to do maybe Zoom calls, so you could be one end of the country or even in a different country, and we could potentially have an interview via Zoom. I just have to be aware of my internet connection though, because sometimes it's been rather sketchy over the past few weeks when I've been out and about. So that could be a sticking point. If anybody's got any advice on having good Wi-Fi and not Starlink, is it Starlink? Skylink, Starlink, that costs about £900 a month. I can't afford that. Something a bit cheaper than that. If you got any ideas, let me know, because I do live in my van and that is continuing for the foreseeable, so I need decent internet. But anyway, I think that's everything. So a big hello and thank you to everybody who's joined the channel. It's fabulous. I'm so pleased that you're here. Tell your friends, anybody else who might be interested or find this information useful. Right, I'll shut up now because I do witter on sometimes. And that's it. So thumbs up and all that malarkey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.